Good morning, happy Monday. So I am going live this morning with some quick tips on basically how to manage your time and kind of stay on track and make sure that you're focusing on the things that really matter, whether that be in your business or in your life. One of the things that's prompted this video is that I have had a lot of people asking me recently how I find the time to run. I have been talking a lot recently about my running, and so that sort of prompted various conversations. And so I thought I would just do a quick live and tell you. So there are two tools that I use to manage my time. One I've been using for ages. It is Asana. If you haven't heard of it, I will pop a link in the comments. But I use the free version. I think there are paid. Well, I know there are paid options, but I'm just on the free version. I am by no means an expert, and I certainly don't use all the kind of features that are available. I keep it super simple, but it just allows me to kind of manage all the tasks that I have and to immediately see what I need to do on any certain day. That helps me to keep on track and reminds me what needs to be done, so that I'm not a complete shambles. If, by the way, anyone wants to see how I do that at any point, let me know, and if there's enough interest, I will do a separate video just taking you through how I use Asana. Again, the caveat, I am not an expert on Asana by any means, but it works for me the way I use it, and it does help me just to kind of keep everything on track, everything organised, so that I know, as I say, each day what needs to be done. Now, the second tool that I use, it's almost so simple that I kind of feel a bit, I'm not sure it deserves the word tool, but it is a tool, and it's a very helpful one. And I literally only started doing it a couple of weeks ago, and it's had such an impact. It's made such a big difference, and I'm kind of kicking myself that I didn't start doing this before, because it is so simple. And that is time blocking. So this is a template, if you can see it, that I actually got from the Social Media Managers Toolkit, which I bought a few months ago, which is fab, by the way. If you're a social media manager and you haven't heard of it, get yourself over. They've got a Facebook group called the Social Media Managers Hub, I think. Absolutely fab, wonderful group of social media managers, and like I say, their toolkit is amazing. And this is one of the templates that came with that. It's a really simple, just time blocking template. So you can see here, I don't know if you can see it very well because there's a light. I'm not very good at this, but literally I print off one for each day of the week, and you've got down here the times that go kind of from 8 a.m. down to about, I think, 6 or something. 5, and then you've got sort of room here for notes as well, and it's so simple, but it really makes a difference. So what I do is at the end of each day, I go through Asana and the list of stuff that I have for the following day, and then I prioritize and I think, okay, what absolutely has to be done, and I make sure that gets scheduled in. So going back to what I was saying at the start about running, and a lot of people asking me, how do you find the time to run, how are you fitting it in? That's how. At the end of the day, we all have the same number of hours in the day, and it's up to you what you choose to do in those hours. So I have now made a conscious choice that I want to commit to staying fit and to running, and so I make sure that on a day that's a run day, I am blocking out time for my run, and that's the first time that gets blocked out, and everything else gets fit around it. So each day I'm going through my list and I'm kind of going, okay, well, what absolutely has to be done tomorrow? And that gets blocked out first, and then I kind of add as I go. And some days, I have my whole day blocked out, and nothing left to spare with just stuff that has to be done tomorrow. Other days, I'll block out a couple of things and then think, oh, nice, I've got a full day, nearly a full day that I can then add in extra stuff that perhaps I've been putting off or haven't got around to, that's kind of lower priority. So essentially that's it, and that really has made a huge difference in making sure that I am staying focused, I'm staying productive, and that I'm working on the stuff that really matters. So I hope that was helpful. Do let me know, and I shall see you again soon. Take care.